Hi girls and boys, it's story time. Today we're going to read the story called On the Seashore. And we're going to read it a little bit differently. I'm not going to hold the book up today. We're going to try something a little bit different. So here we go. This book is called On the Seashore by Anna Milbourne and Erica Jane Waters. Her name is Waters, and we're talking about a seashell. Have you ever been down to the seashore to look for treasures the sea has left behind? Sometimes there are trails of frilly seaweed and lots of dainty seashells scattered across the beach. And sometimes, hidden among the rock, there's a pool of shimmering water. Nothing in the rock pool seems to move at first. But if you watch very closely, you might see the two shining eyes peering out of a small, grubby shell. Do you see this over here? Look at that. It's a little hermit crab. He's very, very shy. He spots a juicy mussel and reaches out with his big bumpy claw. He pulls the mussel out of its shell and gobbles it in one big gulp. The hermit crab shares the rock pool with a spotty fish, 3 orange starfish, and a pretty anemone. The anemone is sitting on a twirly shell. The twirly shell is bigger than the hermit crab's shell. He feels inside with his claw. There's no one living there. So he heaves himself out of his own shell to try the new one on. Without his shell, the hermit crab looks soft and rather bare. Suddenly a seagull swoops out of the sky. It wants to eat him up. Quickly, the hermit crab dives into the twirly shell. The seagull taps hungrily on the shell, but he can't reach the hermit crab hiding inside. That would be so scary for the hermit crab. So it flies away to find dinner somewhere else. The little hermit crab is safe. He drags his big new shell across the sand, with the pretty anemone sitting on top. He's hard to spot at the bottom of the pond. Can you see him? There he is, right there. Soon, the gently lapping waves start creeping up the seashore. They wash away the footprints and swallow up the sand. They cover the rocks, and the rock pool disappears. Under the wet waves, the spotty fish and 2 tiny shrimp are free to swim away. And the hermit crab clambers over the rocks and sets off to explore the deep blue sea. See, look, he's wearing his new shell. Maybe you'll find the hermit crab when the sea slips away again. Or maybe there'll be new treasures waiting to be found. The end. Well, girls and boys, what did you think of that story? Have you ever been down to the seashore? I've actually been down to the seashore with my family. And I went with Miss Chris one time, and we went walking along the shore and looking for stuff. When I went to Mexico with my family, we saw a whole bunch of hermit crabs. Do y'all remember that story we read about hermit crab getting a new home? It's kind of the same. This guy had to move into a new home, and so did the other hermit crab. Well, that's our story for today. I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. I love you. Mwah.